Today we're at Flamingo Resort Yorkshire. Welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. Yes, hello and welcome to the United Kingdom Attraction Channel. It is the 3rd of April 2022 and we are here at Flamingo Land. I say we, joining me today is Adam Hampton, again, and Neve and Naomi. Say hi guys.
Hi.
What are you excited about today?
I really want to go Mumbo Jumbo, I forgot the name.
Mumbo Jumbo.
Kamali.
Oh, Kamali. Well, let's hope Kamali's open because every time I come it's normally closed. What is Adam Hampton most excited about today?
No tears from Naomi, hopefully.
Is there going to be any tears, Naomi? No, not today. Well, let's hope
I
not.
can't really remember what's in this one. It's been that long since I've been here, so...
Do you remember how long, roughly in years?
4 years.
4 or 5 years?
Yeah,
Well, there is some quite big changes. One of the big changes is right behind her. It is the new coaster, Inversion. It has 10 inversions, so clues in the name where the inversion came from. It is not open today, however, but it's looking good. They are still building it. I'll try and get some footage of that now. You can actually see them. I think they're painting the actual ride track. The last time I was here, it was red and yellow, or like a burgundy red and a yellow. It is now like a grey or silver with the dark grey or black supports. But it is looking really, really impressive. And like I say, this is the newer version from the Thor Park version, which is Colossus at Thor Park. This is the new version, Inversion at Flamingo Land, and it's the Type B. But it still has the 10 inversions like Colossus, so it still has similarities. And even if you look at the track, it's still very, very similar. There's definitely similarities between this. This isn't actually a brand new ride, even though it is brand new for Flamingo Land. It was actually, although it's never been operating, it was supposed to be in Brazil, and then it has been bought by Flamingo Land today. Well, not today, but it was supposed to originally open in 2020. However, that word that no one should say, coronavirus, did happen. So we're going to make our way into the park. I think our first ride is going to be Velocity, which has also had a little bit of a spray paint, a new colour scheme. It did used to be, I'm trying to think what it used to be, it was blue and silver I think, and it's now red and silver. So it's looking very, very sleek. And then hopefully all the other rides and attractions are open today as well. Flamingo Land, I did used to say, I've never been to Flamingo Land when all the rides has been open. There was always 1 or 2 down. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything, or the major rides and attractions at least, are open as well. I would also like to say that it's got a zoo, and there is a sea lion show and a bird show. So if you are coming to Flamingo Land, it's definitely worth getting yourself to the zoo as well and seeing all the animals that's on display and the 2 shows. It's probably worth mentioning, have a look at the times for them shows, because you're going to plan your day around them shows if you do want to see them, because you don't want to miss them. Especially if you came here for the sea lion show and the bird show. And I don't think there's anything else. Anything else you just want to say? No? Well, without further ado, let's get into the park and get on our first ride today. And what I would like to say is they have given us permission for GoPro, so there will be on-ride as well as off-ride footage today. So we'll see you over at Velocity, guys. So unfortunately, we've just got to Velocity and it is broken or down because someone is stuck in their chair in the harness, and so they're just trying to release that harness for them, and then it'll be reopening. So what we've decided to do is we're going to go to Hero, because we know that's got a very low throughput. Hopefully it is open. I haven't seen it. The lift hill is turning, but I don't know if the actual ride is open, so hopefully we'll get on Hero. If not, we'll then make our way to Mumbo Jumbo, and if not, Kamali. But one of them, we'll try and get on one of the coasters straight away, just to try and speed the day up, because we really want to try and get on as many of the coasters as we can in the morning before the park gets really, really busy. So we'll see you over at Hero hopefully, and hopefully with the ride operating. If not, we'll be at Mumbo Jumbo. It rocks a little bit. Yeah, hold on. It's an unusual lift hill, isn't it? Will not fall out.
I can barely reach this. Here we go.
Here we go. Whee!
I have to keep tight hold there.
Whee! So we've just come off our first ride of the day. What did you think of it? It was Hero, if you didn't know. You loved it. It was unusual, wasn't it?
It's very bumpy.
It is
Weird, isn't it, with you laying down?
Yeah.
Keep tight because I was scared I would like fall out.
But you didn't, you fine.
No, I'm survived.
No, it's a maximum of 4 people per car. It is an unusual lift hill. You are lying down. I think that's where it gets its name. Hero, you're a Superman. Or Superwoman.
Super date.
Here we go.
It's like that.
Overall, what did you think of it, Adam? Like your general experience of the ride?
I enjoyed it. It was a lot smoother than I was expecting. I thought it was going to be quite rough.
I thought it was rough.
No, I don't think it's that rough. It is quite smooth.
Yeah.
It does have its little wobbles and that, but it's over pretty quick.
Yeah, no, I know, it is quite a
most
quick
rides
ride.
are.
No, yeah, and I can only apologise. I have got the GoPro on. I don't know how great the footage was. Could have been very bumpy. The stabilisation is on, but I still think that could have been quite bumpy. That was a bumpy ride. I can see Mumbo Jumbo testing. Can't see anyone. I don't know if anyone's on that. Can you see?
No.
There's people on that.
Is there people on that? Well, we're going to make our way to Mumbo Jumbo. No one fell out. Make our way to Mumbo Jumbo because I know that has got one of the lower throughputs as well. And if it is really important, if you are coming to a theme park and you get here early, try and do the lower throughput rides. When I mean lower throughput, I mean the ones which has a smaller capacity because there's going to be a bigger queue for them. And then you can do things like Velocity and Kamali because they've got a bigger capacity on the ride, so a lot more people can ride at any one time. So it's a lot quicker queue. So we'll see you over at Mumbo Jumbo for our second ride of the day. And it was a world record. It did used to hold the world record for the steepest drop in the world. It has now been equalised and beaten, but it's still a very, very steep drop. It's over 90 degrees, but we'll get some footage of that as well.
Touching base just before you do move on to the next one.
Yep.
Photograph situation.
Yes.
£7 per ride.
Adam's not happy.
There's no option. There's no option to get the QR code to collect them all and have them all on your phone at the end of the day. You have to pay £7 per ride. Yeah. But with that £7, you can get a QR code and get a digital version of the image which you've purchased, but you can't collect them all and get them all at the end of the day. Now you can keep your numbers and get them all, but you have to pay £7 per ride, which I think is absolutely extortion.
Compared to other rides, even Merlin parks, which are notoriously expensive, this is very expensive. So they are trying to have your eyeballs out there. But I suppose that is Flamingo Land's policy. So if you did want to
eyeballs out.
no, to good market. Well, not their policy, but it is Flamingo Land's policy on photos. So it's £7 per ride if you are wanting your on-ride photos. I'm assuming we're not getting any today. But we'll see you over at Mumbo Jumbo, guys. Like that, like some real fish going on Here we go. Be fine, Naomi. Naomi, you're fine, remember? You're fine. It's over in a second. It's not even a big drop. Here we go!
Feels like it's going to just drop. No, I should have went on your side. Oh no, I should have went on my side.
What did you think? So we've just come off Mumbo Jumbo,
Which is the world's what?
record holding coaster. It's not actually, it was at 112 degrees. It was the steepest drop in the world. It's no longer. It was opened in 2009. We've got a nice sign here. There it goes up. What did you think of that, guys?
I loved it.
You loved it? You were nearly crying at the start.
I was just scared.
You were scared.
I wasn't going to cry.
But what was it like once you'd been on it?
I like it at the end and I want to go on again.
You want to go on it
Like
again?
at the end when you were getting up.
But let's get some footage of it going down that first drop. Beyond vertical. There it goes. But no, what did you think of it, Adam?
Interesting.
Interesting.
That drop it there, which you've just seen, that's probably the best part of it.
Yeah.
But then also when you go around it and it spins you upside down.
Yeah.
It's
sort of like changes sort of how you would normally go on a coaster, because when you go around a coaster you normally bank up, where you actually bank out, so your head is actually the one that's getting pushed out. It's just a strange feeling. It sort of changes all of the realities of what a roller coaster should do and be, but it is really, really good for that. It's a really quirky coaster. There is replicas of it around the world, so they have had replicas, but this one is the only one in the UK. So definitely, if you come to Flamingo Land, it is a must. But I would say try and get on it as quick as you can, because that was a half-an-hour queue. They were only operating one car, which is a bit of a shame. They do have two. They were only operating the one, and there's only 4 seats in that car, so it can quickly become a big queue. Right, so we're going to go on Cliffhanger next, which is just over here. So that is like a drop tower. It actually does shoot you up first, and then it takes you to the top, and then drops you. So you get both. It's like a double whammy. So it's a bit of like Ice Blast combo with Apocalypse from Drayton Manor. So we'll get ourselves on that. Are you looking forward to that, girls? I know you love a drop tower. You're looking forward. Neve doesn't like them, but we'll see you on Cliffhanger, hopefully with some great on-ride footage. And I'm going to leave you with actually about to go up. Here we go, Nate. I feel like we're bouncing. It's just gonna go in a minute, isn't it?
I'm scared. Oh my god.
You can see the whole theme park. Here we go!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Is that supposed to think?
No.
That's so strange.
So we've just come off of Cliffhanger. What did you think of that, girls?
I loved it.
I like a zombie after.
I don't know how you feel like a zombie. Was it just the stomach?
Yeah.
Do you think the noises at the top make it a bit more exciting?
Yeah, it does. It's like.
You're like, right, okay, you know what's going on. You're like, right.
But it is good. Like I say, it has the combination of it shoots you up, then it takes you to the top again, and then wait a little bit anticipation, and then drops you. And that's the bit which I don't like. Waiting around at the top, thinking, oh god, where's it gonna go?
Beautiful view.
Oh, it is. And you get a good view of the entire park, and hopefully.
Depending on which seat.
Yeah. Well, we did.
We got all of these.
Oh, you got the caravan. Oh, the field. But no, it is a really good view. It's situated in North Yorkshire, so it's a beautiful area of the country. So get yourself up here or down here to experience Flamingo Land, Resort Yorkshire. You want what? Or across here, yes, you could be across, west to east. That is west to east, north to south, that's right. But we're going to get ourselves on our third roller coaster of the day. What we're going on?
Kamali.
Kamali, that's it. So we'll see you over at Kamali, which is the tallest at the park. And you can see it just going up its lift hill there in the distance. So we'll get ourselves on that and hopefully get some great on and off ride footage. If I can get the front row, I'm gonna try. So we'll see you over there, guys.
I'm going to take Callum on
just come off of Kamali. What did you think of that, girls? Did you like it?
My favourite.
Your favourite?
Mumbo
Favourite
Jumbo's
part?
my favourite.
Mumbo Jumbo's your favourite. What did you think of it, Adam?
It is a good one. It's pretty quick as well. I think it's just under 55 miles an hour that you get up to, and it is 35.89 metres high with a drop of 34 metres.
Check him. Swallowed the Wikipedia, but
Thank you.
no, it is an SLC Vekoma, so standard looping coaster. The Vekoma, very similar, or it is the identical. Well, it's not identical, but it's the same owner and manufacturer of Inversion at Blackpool. Sorry, not owner, manufacturer. And what was the two that went on yesterday? Millennium and Odyssey. Odyssey being the biggest one in the world of its type. This one is probably up there. I don't know if it's second, but it's definitely bigger than Inversion and Millennium. But it's definitely a really good coaster to get on. Like I say, it's the biggest one at the park currently as it stands. I don't know what the other one is, but this one as it stands is the tallest in the park. Sorry about that, guys, the battery did die on my camera, but we've got a new one. So we're just heading over to Velocity now for our 4th coaster of the day, which is, that'll be all 4 of them done. And then we'll hopefully get on some smaller rides and attractions that the park has to offer. What else to touch on? We're going to go for some food. I think it's called the Coach House where we're going for food. So we'll try and do a food review. So we'll see you up at Velocity and then over at the Coach House for food and do a full food review. So we've made it to the Coach House. We have. What are we having, Adam?
Sunday lunch.
We're having Sunday lunch. It is a Sunday, so we thought it would be apt to have a Sunday lunch. The girls are enjoying the outdoor play area, which I'll try and show you. So you might can just see through the glass here. We're sitting in the sort of conservatory / outbuilding.
Get my neck burnt by some outdoor.
But it's really good that they've got the outdoor heaters, so it's nice and warm. So the girls are in the play area playing hide and seek, and we're having our drinks. But yeah, we're having a Sunday lunch. I'm just trying to think of the prices here. So for a Sunday lunch,
not too bad actually.
It was £10.95 for a Sunday lunch, and that was either chicken or beef, but we're having both. Was it an additional charge for both? No? And the children's portion is £5.95, so that's very reasonable, and it's good that they're doing a children's portion. But they also have lots of different things. They have a kids menu, they have specials, soups of the day, and they also have...
theme park. Usually you find that the prices are, but they haven't.
No, yeah, it is very reasonable. And I think what they do is they allow the people that are staying on the caravan site and staying with Flamingo Land, this stays open at night time and they can access this area. So I think that's maybe why they do it, because they don't want to price them out either. They want them to keep coming back and back. So we'll wait until our food comes. We'll quickly show our food and then we'll do a food review after it and say what it was like. Let's hope it's a good Sunday dinner. So we'll see you after food, guys. So our food has arrived. It's looking really, really good. So we've got the veg over here. Adam's got beef and chicken. We did order beef and chicken for both, but mine just came with chicken. However, they did bring extra beef over for me, which is really, really good for the coach house at Flamingo Land. I think it would be really, really good. And Naomi's got a little kids plate, which still there's quite a lot of food on that.
Yeah.
What do you think, Adam? Do you think it looks good?
Yeah, it looks nice.
So we're going to eat this now, and then we'll give you a rating out of 10 of what we thought of this Sunday dinner. So we're just out of the coach house behind me. We did say we were going to do a food review of what the food was. So you've seen the food, you've seen the prices. The prices were reasonable, so we'll have to take that into consideration. What did you think of the food, girls?
I liked it, but all what I think they needed is mash.
They needed some mashed potato. They didn't have any mash. They had roast potatoes, but not mashed potatoes. What did you think, Neve? You thought was okay?
Me?
Yeah.
The roasties were alright, but I didn't like the chicken, and I liked the Yorkshire pudding.
You like the Yorkshire pudding?
Yeah, the Yorkshire pudding.
So there you go, there's the first hand from the girls. What did you think, Adam?
Mediocre, really.
Mediocre.
It was alright, it was reasonably reasonably priced. But yeah, it arrived warm.
Yeah, it wasn't the hottest, was it?
Meat was a bit tough. But it's a theme park, it was what, 11 quid?
Just pull it a bit, literally.
Other than everything being wrong, it was not
So,
too bad.
from 10 being the best food you've ever had, 1 being the worst you've ever had, what would you say?
4.
You would give it a 4? What would you, 10 being the best, 1 being terrible, what was the food like? Yeah, what number?
8.
An 8? Well, that was really good. I would probably say a 7.
Actually,
Because of the reasonably priced.
Yeah, 6, 7.
6, 7. So let's average that at a 6.5 for us all. It's definitely a really, really good place to go. Like I say, it has the play area outside for the kids. That was really good. You liked that, didn't you? You enjoyed that. It's a really good play area, actually. So definitely recommend the coach house. Mediocre food from Adam. But no, so we're heading into the zoo now. We are going to try and get to the sea lion show. I probably won't. Is that a Bose speaker, Adam? No, it's not a Bose. Oh well.
Tinny as anything.
We are going to try and get to the sea lion show. I probably will just put little snippets on because I already have the full sea lion show on a different vlog, so you can check that one out as well. I don't know what this is, but we might go in here.
It's a zoo.
I know this is a zoo, but what animals in this zoo?
Hopefully we might be
Is
able
it the
to
lemurs? Yes, the lemurs. So we're going to have a look into the lemur enclosure first, hopefully get out with the tigers, and then we'll head to the sea lion show. It's worth mentioning that the sea lion show does have multiple shows throughout the day, so if you miss one, try and get to the other. But we'll try and find some lemurs, guys. So we'll see you in the lemur enclosure. So unfortunately the lemurs weren't on show, they were hiding behind their house. However, the zookeeper, is that what we call them? Yeah, zookeeper. Zoologist. Is that what they're called?
I don't know, I think it sounds funky though.
I'm sticking with zookeeper. He said that they're doing a tiger talk in 6 minutes. So I'm literally hurrying out of the tiger enclosure now to hopefully hear a little bit of information about them, because I haven't actually done the tiger talk. I've always missed it when I come to Flamingo Land. And I'm just getting... The monorail is operating today, which actually takes you over the zoo a little bit. I'll just get some footage of it. So there's the little monorail. Which we might get on later on. We'll see what timing. But we're going to head down to the tiger enclosure and hopefully listen to the zookeeper giving us some information on the tigers here at Flamingo Land, Resort Yorkshire.
Come on, the middle. It's called Bowie. Bowie. Barry. Barry. Barry.
Shut up! Bowie.
But now if you can watch him for a little bit, I'll give you a heads up when Saria's coming out, so you can still keep an eye on him. Oh, she's out, she's just come out now. So Yeah, so that one's far away at that side. You can see now.
Someone took it as Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Having his lunch.
So yeah, if you do want to possibly see the red pandas when we start putting them, they do tend to come down. Give it a few more minutes and we'll do that. And then there is the penguin talk at 3, and between that you could pop and maybe see the sea lion shirt too.
So we've just came from the Sea Lion show. I hope you enjoyed the footage that we have. Did you enjoy it, girls?
I loved it. Sea lions are my favourite animal.
They're your favourite animal?
Yeah.
Wow. And they are sea lions, not seals. There is a difference. What is the difference, girls?
They walk different.
Yeah, they walk different. A seal drags its stomach along the floor, and the other one is on its feet and hands and feet, should we say. So we're heading to the dinosaur area, which is called Dino Land? Or Dino Stone, here at the park. We're gonna get on a few rides and attractions in the dinosaur area, and then we're gonna make our way back to Kamali because the girls loved it that much. And we're gonna go back on Kamali, but we're gonna go back through the zoo, past the giraffes and the cheetah enclosure when we do go to Kamali. So hopefully we'll get some great footage of them as well. So without further ado, I think it's the pterodactyl ride. It's the big swings. It is just coming to an end over there. If you can just see it through the trees. We're gonna go on that, and then hopefully get ourselves, all four of us, on this family ride, the family coaster, which actually has another world record of a 105-year-old man went on it and broke the record for the oldest man to ever ride a roller coaster, which I think still stands. Which is quite an interesting world record. They were pushing the boat out there, weren't they?
Yeah, makes it more reason to ride it now, doesn't it?
More reason to ride. The 105-year-old has rode that roller coaster, and to be fair, 105.
I think he'll still be going on roller coaster at 105.
Adam's 35 and he's like, oh, I need to sit down.
You don't give my age.
Just did. But we'll see you hopefully on, I think it's the pterodactyls, but if it's not, I'll rephrase. What am I now? It is the pterodactyl.
Yeah,
oh well. Well, we'll hopefully get some great on-ride footage of the pterodactyls. We're both checking our pockets. Oh, here comes the wind. Jesus. Oh God, my turn. Came off here. We seem to be like, oh God, I like this bit. Oh, look at the new coaster from here. How many twirls there is on the bit near the car park. Look at the twirls in the bit near the car park. That's going to be dizzy. I will get hypothermia. You what?
Proper windy.
It makes you what?
Huh?
Makes you what?
It says it's proper windy, but that's better.
Oh.
See, it'd be nice if it was just like this up at the top so you could take the scenery in.
Not the hurricane. Ready for touchdown. We're actually going backwards. Oh.
Did you really just know that?
Yeah, you're going to be screaming in a minute. Tell you what, it's got a kick to it, this. So we've just been in Dino Stone area of the park in Flamingo Land, and we've done the Twistosaurus and pterodactyls. Which one was better?
None of them. I didn't like them both.
You didn't like them both?
Twistosaurus was too harsh on the turn.
Uh-huh.
And then on the other one, what's it called? Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
I couldn't breathe and I just felt sick.
Yeah, it is quite windy up the top. Like, I don't know if it's not even a windy day really, is it?
I know, but when you're up the top it's like really windy and it's hard to breathe.
It is. It's not pleasant. Let's just say. Even you didn't find it pleasant, did you?
I don't find them ones pleasant anyway.
No, Adam just thinks that the thing's going to fall apart. But I was like, I trust that it's not going to fall apart. And you thought the roller coaster was too rough?
Yeah.
It was quite rough. You can just see it operating just over there in the distance. It is a small coaster. I did say it has a world record. A 105-year-old man went on that. There is actually a YouTube video, I think it was ITV News or BBC, one of them, done a bit of a documentary, a bit of a fanfare for him. Bless him. I don't know how many years ago it was, so it might still be there, it might not be, but it's with 2017. There you go. Be interested to see if he's still alive. How old would he be then? 105, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he would be 110, he would. 110, I wonder if he's still alive. Might be worth a Google. But we're just heading to Kamali now, so we're going to go through the zoo area, hopefully see the giraffes and possibly the cheetah, and I think the lions over there as well. I've noticed the water ride isn't operating today, and also something else which I've noticed, they've took the cable cars completely out. I think it was last season they said that they wouldn't be operating for the season, and I have noticed, I have got some footage as well, might just put it at the back of this, the cable car area where it used to be the station. It's complete, the station building is there, but the whole cable car mechanism has gone, and all the towers throughout the park have been taken out as well, so I'm assuming they're gone, they're not coming back. They were quite old, so maybe that's the reason as well. We're going to go left here, girl, and hopefully we'll get some footage of the animals before we get our second ride of the day on Kamali. So we've got some amazing footage of the cheetah just walking through. Fastest mammal on the planet. Oh, there's two.
No, there's a giraffe too. The other bit.
I think that was its food, whatever it was. So we've just been walking around the park and I thought it'd be worth to mention that they're building a new laser quest apparently. So this is what it's going to be.
It'll be open next week.
And apparently it's to open next week, so it must be nearly ready. And they have seemed to have an upgrade. I don't know if they've just put new gravel down and new block pavia, but the train station seems to have a little bit more of an upgrade than last time. I did remember, I was telling Adam there used to be a little hut, and I don't know if it used to be here, where I'm standing now, which used to be dancers, so Kenyan dancers, just across the road from Kamali. And they've also got the hut over there, so I don't know what they're going to do with that, because that used to be, if I can remember, like a little cafe, which seems to be closed currently. But they still have the rocket ship on the go over there. And the train is operating, so if you want to get on the train, you can. And there's the 2 stations which you can stop at. So if you want to take a trip from Kamali, you can end up nearly at the main entrance of the park. You can just see Mumbo Jumbo in the distance, and Neve and Naomi wandering back. We're going to get ourselves on Kamali for our second ride of the day. I think it was one of their favourites. It was definitely Neve's favourite, wasn't it? Yeah. Yep. Mumbo Jumbo's your favourite, so we might get on that one as well, depending on the queue, because that one's a big queue. So I did mention the cable cars before. The cable cars aren't operating anymore. The sign is still there. Well, you can actually see where the signage was, and the cable car building is still there. However, all the mechanics has gone. The ride mechanisms is also gone as well. So it's all just here, Kamali on the go. So I better make a quick run. Hopefully I'll get on the next ride. It has been really, really quiet today, which is surprising. This is one of their first weekends of fully operational rides and attractions here at the theme park and zoo. Normally they've just had a selection of rides and attractions on the weekends, but no, it's all of them today, and I can actually nearly say that just about all the rides are open. The notable exception of Flip Flop. Flip Flop isn't open, and I don't know why, but it's probably the only ride I can think of which hasn't at least operated today. Some have closed, but Flip Flop's the only one which hasn't been operating for any of the day. Without further ado, let's get on Kamali. So we're gonna go on Flamingo Land. Oh no, it's just Flamingo. Sorry, Flamingo 1, Formula 1. But it's not Formula 1, it's Flamingo 1. And we're in the pit stop. Ooh, that's a lovely noise. So Neve's in the lead already. She's out the lead. Naomi's away. She can't drive. No, where she's gone? Oh, we're away. Adam's like, you don't drive. Oh, look, see, when you come off that. Come on, we need to beat them. So we're in number 11. Neve is in number 10. And Naomi is in number 4. Is Naomi broken down? Have you broken down, Naomi? Bye!
Neve, the lady's shouting you.
I can smell victory. Neve!
Neve, she said you have to slow down.
Is that why you're last? Oh, we're coming up on number 10. Coming up on number 10.
Oh, no.
What's going on? Get out my way. I'm in charge of the horn. Way. Still all to play for.
This is...
Come on. Out the road. Naomi's gonna catch us at this point.
Is this it keeps coming out?
Number 11's conked out. Neve is miles ahead. He's tearing up the ground. You're catching up? Just concentrate. Such a good driver, and she's crap. There's just no stopping Neve. Neve is about to win. And there she goes, she crosses the finish line, that's the bridge. And she's into the station. Oh well. We came second place. Naomi, you can just see her in the distance. So, I thought we were just going to have a nice little trip on the monorail. I've never been on the Flamingo Land monorail before. Not quite as fast as the Alton Towers monorail. Not quite as slick either. Looks like a caravan on a track. But let's not judge until we've been on it. All aboard!
Polar Express.
So we've actually got the car, the front seat, where the driver's going to be. And if we go over here, we can see Flip Flop. That is the ride which is closed today, which is a shame. But you can't actually see the maintenance team working on it, so I don't know what they're doing. I'll try and zoom in a little bit. They're up to something. Hopefully Flip Flop will be operating in the summer month.
Please stand clear of the doors. They will be closing momentarily.
So Adam has stopped at the monorail to get donuts and held the whole thing up, Neve, hasn't he? He's held the whole thing up. Run! Run! Come on! Run! Oh, just Adam, I have the donuts. You love a donut, don't you? You love your donut. I hope they're worth it. I've been here for days.
Well, you're going to be left here for days.
So now we're on the front, we're now on the back. The driver's away to the front of the train. And Adam's going to have his in-house
Cold, not so fresh donut.
I thought you were quick.
Wasn't worth the run with shin splints.
Oh god. Well, enjoy them anyway, Adam. And we'll make our way back down to the main station. And we're going to get on our last ride of the day, which is going to be Velocity. So we'll see you over there, guys. Enjoy the donut. And just like that, a day at Flamingo Land Resort Yorkshire is at a close. And what did you think of that, Adam?
Very good. Definitely one for families again. Although I think this caters more for the older family, with teenagers and stuff, because there's a lot of bigger rides.
Yeah.
These two have thoroughly enjoyed it, haven't they?
You've enjoyed your day? Which one would you say is better, girls? Fantasy Island or Flamingo Land?
Flamingo Land.
Flamingo Land. And is there a reason why?
Because it has like more
More roller coaster, more thrilling rides. So you've hit it there first. No, definitely a really good day here at Flamingo Land. We've hit on really lucky with the weather this weekend. It has been cold, but then it is April, so do expect that. It's April and March. Yeah, if you actually look at the Alton Towers one, we've probably travelled back in time. But anyway, putting that aside, the ride operations today has been really, really good. And like I said, I think the only ride, there was actually two, sorry, there was Flip Flop, and I think it's Vortex. Basically the disc coaster, I call them, that has been closed the whole day as well. But other than them 2 rides, everything, and the water ride as well.
Yeah.
So there's the free rides down. Which no, it hasn't. But at least all the big coasters has been operating today.
And the thing with that as well is we've managed to get on them all several times, so there's not been hard.
It has been quite quiet today, actually. I was surprised because this is one of the the first weekend of the theme park being operational. Every ride's supposed to be open today, so I'm surprised more people hasn't flocked. But maybe it is a little bit cooler. People are waiting until the summer, and people will be waiting until Inversion opens behind me. So that is our new coaster. It's apparently going to open June, July time. So we will be back whenever it does open to ride Inversion. I can't believe it's got a name. I've been calling it a coaster and just not with a name, but now it's got a name. It's called Inversion, and it's got its new paint on it. I was looking when I was on Velocity, and the station building itself, so you actually go round the back of it, and it's all glass, big glass doors, big glass screens, so it's looking really, really sleek at the front. And new pathways have been put in. You go under the track, you actually go in the ground and then back up, so it's really, really good. They're definitely spending the money on it, so I can't wait to come back in the summer. But back onto today, the staff have been really friendly, and the customer service, I mean, we had to go to the customer service to get approval for the GoPro, so hopefully that comes out really well, all the on-ride footage. But the staff have been really good. I can't fault them. The man on the monorail was really nice, really pleasant, but even the staff on the rides and attractions have all been really good. So overall it has been a really good day. And I think that's all that's left for me to say is please subscribe to the channel. It makes a massive difference. Comment on anything you want to know about the theme park or any other theme parks, or anything you want to know about us. Please put the comments down below, and I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can. Please give us a like, and I think that's everything, is it?
Yeah, see you in the next one.
We'll see you at the next one. I'm trying to think where me and Adam possibly might be at Lightwater Valley, but we'll have to wait and see. That might be next weekend. We'll just have to wait and see and touch base on that. Blackpool Pleasure Beach has opened their end zone, so we might have to get back there at some point and go on to the Blackpool one, and then we're going to have to go down south and do a lot of the southern parks as well, like Poulton's Park, Adventure Island, and there's quite a few more, Breen's Leisure Park, Oakwood and Wales, so we'll try and get to as many as we can right across the country this year. So all I have to say is thank you for watching the United Kingdom Attraction channel, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye!